wonderful, suave host Lepage, joined by all my friendly players, including Chev as the curious, lovable Stamets,
Hello?
Darth Dingus as the curmudgeony Rooster,
I'm gonna smoke while he delivers the exposition.
and Melodic Sass as the heroic Mavi.
I can't wait to bash some brains in.
Looks like I labeled the wrong character as a curmudgeon. So, last time on Celestial Crisis, the characters decided that their best bet at resolving a number of problems that they were facing was to rob an indebted dwarven jeweler by the name of gosh, does anybody else remember his name? I forgot his name. It's been a while.
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my
Oh yeah,
head.
I don't remember either.
A memorable name.
Yeah. All I remember is his guards. It's almost like he has character traits.
It's almost like I remember taking 2 of their heads.
Yes, you did. It was a lot of fighting last time. Oh,
the fact that you almost remember is kind of frightening. I'd rather you just remember.
Yeah, I almost remember decapitating 2 of them and then cutting one in half from the waist up. I remember that. And my here's Johnny moment through the door. I just don't remember the name. And scaring a guard. That was fun.
Oh dear. And as if things could not get any worse, they just got worse. Hold on.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay. Looks like I jumped the gun a little bit, guys, and I apologize for this long, awkward introduction, but I need to just pop open this. Gosh, I cannot believe
it is okay.
I remember everybody else's name.
Oh, we could have just
have a big
made it up.
Dwarf that we're going to face next.
Yeah.
From spoken in other episodes, so I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Do you have it written down, or are you like listening back to the episode?
No, I have it written down. I'm just I have this Word doc that I always use as my freaking like somewhat of a guide, and I don't know why, but this time I just didn't have it. Oh, Gershwin. There we go, Gershwin.
That's right, Gershwin.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure for all you guys it rings a bell. Sorry about that. Okay, so going back to the recap. So last episode, our players decided that the best way that they could resolve a number of problems was to rob a certain indebted dwarf named Gershwin. So after speaking with the underworld kingpin Salt, and being assured that whatever mess they made would be silently cleaned up behind them and they would not have to face the draconian penalties so common in Storm's Keep, they approached Gershwin's house. And thus far, they have gone through and smashed the resistance. And that is where we pick up. Mavi had just broken into a large room in the manor and found a heavily armed dwarf. And I believe they had a few words, and I do not recall whether initiative was rolled in the last one. So we'll go ahead and just re-roll initiative.
I don't think we rolled initiative.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Unless somebody else can recall the turn order, if there was one.
No, I think combat had ended.
Combat had ended, but then you guys had entered another room.
Yeah, so that'd be a whole fresh initiative.
Yep. So, trying to recall how to throw out the combat stack. There's that button. Oh, that's it. Okay. Perfect. And then I forget how to. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I can remember how to do this. Took a moment.
I got a 21 for initiative.
All right.
I'm sorry. What do we roll for initiative? Oh wait, I see it.
Yeah, the button. Yeah, I got a 10 for initiative.
Oh no, I got a fucking 4. I'm feeling the curse again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I mean, at least someone rolled high.
Not a fucking monk rolls a 4.
All right. Our dwarven friend is going to start with a 12 for initiative.
Ooh, crap.
Hey, did we all level up to level 5?
Did we? Did I? Yes, I did.
You were invited to.
Okay, just making sure.
All right. Yeah. So, Mavi, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
And then you rolled, what, an 8? You said, Rooster?
4.
14.
He did not roll well.
No.
We're gonna have the same issue as last time.
I'm fixing to start I'm about to start using my own fucking dice. Get more lucky.
Well, maybe. I mean, if they're weighted, it'll definitely work. But if they're
I shoplifted them from a fucking I shoplifted them from a Think Geek. I know they're normal.
All right. Well, so Stamets, you hear the a cursing dwarven voice from beyond the room that Mavi had just entered. What do you do?
I would try to probably go sneak up, be quiet, and sneak up behind her and peek in. I don't know if Mavi's being stealthy or not, but Stamets will kind of stay behind her because she's.
I'm in the doorway. You will be protected.
Yeah, exactly.
You would. I'm 8 feet tall, so you should be right. Fine.
So Stamets is like hip high as he like peeks. Like he gets to peek around your leg instead of the doorway.
Yeah, you peek around my thick thighs.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she's a bulky woman.
All right, and as you peek around the doorway, you see a heavily armored dwarf. And he's got, as you can see in the map, a heavy spear in one hand and a shield in the other, and he is ready.
All right.
Well, that means he's gonna have a really high AC.
Yeah, at this point, I guess we're rolling initiative because we know there's combat. Then.
Yep.
So does he do something to make it obvious he's about to attack?
Yeah, he's cursing and brandishing his spear at Mavi.
Okay, I didn't know if he was just mad and then we could try to talk to him or not. All right,
you're free to try to talk to him if you think it's safe.
Yeah, I don't want to be the first one to attack.
All right. If you want to try to talk about, I'm the heavy hitter, or I will be. I have a lot of HP, so if the talking doesn't work, I will go hit. So.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ready an action actually, and so I'm going to be ready to attack if Melodic attacks, if Mavi attacks.
Okay.
So I'll just take a reaction attack at that point, and that'll be it. So, and then I'm not going to move anywhere else. I'm going to stay behind her.
Okay, so our dwarf lays eyes on Mavi, this 8-foot giantess of a Goliath. There we go. With a heavy smell of dwarven blood on her hands. And he's already heard all of the commotion in the other room, so he knows what happened to his compatriots. he is going to take an attack with his spear, and that is going to be good for 1d8 plus, or wow, never mind. I got to do the attack roll first. Wow, am I off? But I'm not firing on all cylinders tonight, am I?
You're all good.
Anyone
no
else
worries.
here firing on all cylinders?
Yeah, I don't think. I think
all
the
right.
only one that might be is
that'll
Melodic.
be 17 to hit. Mavi, does that hit? Mavi? Melodic, you still there?
I think she dropped.
It's a bad time to be having an episode, lady.
All right, her AC is 16, so that's going to hit. So when she gets back on.
Hold on.
We good over there, Mavi? Or Melodic?
I saw her fucking chat window light up in green, but I didn't hear what she said. I think she said hold on.
Gotcha. All right, I'll sit tight for a minute.
Okay, cool. That's actually good for me. Oh, we're doomed.
Uh-oh.
How does this work into canon, Lapouge?
Uh-oh. I think, well, in the canon, I think we would just say Mavi was having a slight stroke.
I like that one.
Chev, you're not having any issues.
No, I'm not.
There we go. All right, you back in a good way?
I think so. Discord just yeeted itself, so that was a fun time.
Okay, so to bring you up to speed, the dwarf just took a swing at you, rolled a 17. Does that hit?
Okay. Yes, it does. Just hits, like 1 AC higher than for me.
Okay, so he's going to roll damage. That's going to be 1d8 plus 3. Oh, lucky. So 4 damage.
Okay, I'm good. I'm still kicking.
All right, he's going to take the bonus action and try to swing and hit you with the bottom end of his polearm.
Okay.
And that attack is going to be 12. Does that hit?
Nope, does not hit. I
All right.
that one.
So that is it for his turn.
Okay.
And he realizes that he's kind of boxed in. So Stamets, you prepared a reaction in case he attacks. Is that what you?
No.
Are you
in
wanting
case,
to use that now?
In case Mavi attacks, not him.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Which I will because I got hit. So
yeah, because Stamets definitely wants her to take the first hit.
Wow, feeling the love here.
I mean, come on, he's so short.
You're also a squish, so
yeah, exactly.
I'm not a squish, so we're fine. So it's not like
protect me, big tank lady.
Damn it, it's the size of this guy's bicep. Isn't that fucking funny?
Yeah.
So his spear would have just grazed her shoulder and barely broken her Goliath tough leathery skin.
Yeah. Okay. So she looks at him and goes into rage. Actually, no, she's not going to go into rage as much as she wants to. I'm not going to waste a rage at this point. So, she's just going to get angry and for getting hit, and is going to just roll to hit with the great axe.
You're a barbarian, so are you going to attack? Are you attacking recklessly?
I mean,
it's up to you. I just don't. I mean, that might be a very conscious decision that you are making not to. I just wanted to
I
ask.
was thinking of just how many, like, I only have 3. So, and I've already used 1. So I don't know how many other people. Actually, there's 4 guards. So,
And you can attack recklessly. There's no number on that.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could attack recklessly, I guess. I was gonna say
Yeah,
for
the
range,
only
I'm not gonna
downside is you attack with advantage, but they have advantage when they attack you during that turn.
Yeah, during their next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I sometimes
Okay.
don't use it on the first try because I want to gauge how hard I'm getting hit before I start making it easier for them to hit me.
For me, it's calculated how much damage am I going to be causing and how squishy are they. I mean, if they're goblins or something like that, I always attack recklessly because the likelihood of me killing one in one shot is pretty high.
Isn't this a giant dwarf?
It is. I'm not saying that's the appropriate course of action with the giant dwarf. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that's
I think, yeah. As they since this is a dwarf, I don't think I want to attack recklessly.
all right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah. I think since I know that it takes multiple hits for a dwarf because I've already killed 3 of them, I'm going to not attack recklessly because I don't want them to get the advantage. So I'll just attack normal.
All right.
And I got a 26.
That hits. So roll your damage.
Near me. 26. Oof. Crap. I cannot hear anybody. Why is Discord being such a pain? I may have to pull it up on the phone. Okay, so they take 10 damage.
Oh, that hurts them.
Good.
All right, and then do you have a? So describe how what happens.
As I get hit as they hit me in the shoulder, I like turn to like look at him, and I take this great axe and I swing him across the chest. He's like still angry, still running on adrenaline from killing the other 3, but like smart enough to know like what the best points to hit from remembering the other people I've killed. So I'm swinging at his chest.
Okay, so Mavi's great
Get a big
axe
scratch.
reaches around the shield, and the head of the axe strikes this giant dwarf right in the breastplate. The axe doesn't puncture the breastplate, but the impact is so great that it feels like a gut punch to the dwarf and sends him backward into the wall. He bounces off of the back of the wall behind him. And Mavi, is that your turn? Mavi?
Uh-oh, we lose her again.
Uh-oh.
Yes, is my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stamets, she has attacked. So what is your action going to be?
All right, so my reaction is going to be... I can't decide if I should... All right, yeah. All right, so he's gonna cast Ray of Sickness, and so he's been using. I forget what the flavor I put on him casting that is, but basically he's got his bag of little trinkets, and I've used this before, so he pulls out whatever it was I described before, and a beam of green energy lashes out from it, and that's gonna be an attack roll. For 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yeah, that barely hits.
Okay. And that is 11 damage. And then he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, what's he got to beat?
14.
Handily beats it.
Okay. So he is not poisoned.
All right. So Rooster, we are down to Rooster.
Okay, so I got a new ability. This previous level, I want to use the Stunning Strike. That's going to cost me a key point. And
I've been hit by a Stunning Strike. That has got. I was in a duel, and the Stunning Strike is the thing that cost me the duel.
Yeah,
Do you remember, Chev, the duel I had with? Mirama?
Yes, I do.
Crazy. Why can I not pull up your sheet? Oh, there we go. All right.
Actually, I don't think I'm going to use the Stunning Strike this round.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't think that's too practical. That DC saving throw is low.
Okay. So if you haven't struck already, what are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to attempt to use my Flurry of Blows.
All right. I'm going to read Flurry of Blows this time because I know last time I kind of screwed it up.
Yeah.
After you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So you would hit once, and then you would hit 2 more times.
Okay.
Okay.
And that first strike doesn't need to be unarmed?
Right. That is not what I gather from reading the rule. And Chev, you might have dealt with this in the past, so you might be better suited to answer than I am. But Flurry of Blows, after you take the attack action on your turn, it doesn't specify what kind of attack it needs to be. You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. But as a practical point, I am only going to allow that to be used if I'd prefer I would prefer your initial attack be made with either an unarmed strike or a one-handed weapon, but I will not allow you to use a two-handed weapon for the first strike and then have 2 unarmed attacks because that wouldn't make sense.
I got you. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 unarmed strikes.
All right. So.
Okay, so the first unarmed strike to hit rolls as a 16.
Okay, so Rooster swings. His scaly hand just glances harmlessly off of this dwarf's shield.
All right, then I'm going to spend a key point to do the Flurry of Blows. So it's another to hit. This one's a 22.
Okay. Rooster's hand finds its way around the shield and into the space between the helmet and the chest plate and strikes the dwarf's neck for how much damage?
Natural 9.
Bitchin'. Ouch.
Okay, so where is it hit? All right, so I'm gonna roll one more.
Yep, and the dwarf's already hurt, and his you just hit his windpipe.
Okay, this one's just a 13.
Okay, and the another swing from the same hand goes, but the dwarf tucks his head down a little bit, and the hand bounces off the helmet. And so we're over to the top of the turn order, which is Stamets.
All right. So, I'm still
the dwarf
reading
before
this,
you
but...
is struggling. He can barely breathe, and he's really bruised up.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is he's going to pull out a bow and actually fire an arrow. an acid arrow. Ooh, natural 20. 26 total.
All right, that hits.
Okay.
What's the damage?
8d4. And did that take into... Oh, it did account for a crit. So 19 damage total.
Holy shit!
All right.
So and I should describe, it's a shimmering green arrow that streaks towards the target and within range and bursts into a spray of acid. So it just leaves the air, or the bow, excuse me, and it flies through the air, and right in front of his face, just all this acid just.
Okay,
now
describe
eating
how
through
this
his
dwarf
armor and stuff.
perishes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So some of that acid eats through what's remains of his helmet and gets right through his scalp and eats a hole through his skull and burns part of his brain. And then slowly the whole body is eventually dissolved by this acid.
Okay, combat is over. So you guys find yourselves now at the end of an empty room at the end of the hallway. You've explored a good chunk of the house, but a good chunk of the house remains unexplored. What are you guys gonna do?
Stamets, I gotta tell you, buddy, I think I chose the wrong career path.
Whatever do you mean?
I threw fucking 10 punches and hit one. You throw one arrow and he fucking dies. He's gone. There's no body left.
Perhaps you're just having an off day. I'm sure if your blows had landed, that he would have taken quite a hit.
I'll take it to feel better.
By the way, I wouldn't try to take anything off of that corpse.
I'm with you, buddy, 100%. It's probably haunted. That was one fucked up death.
Well, not haunted, but it's the same nevertheless.
Oh, his ghost is in the helmet.
Well, where should we head to? Seems there's several rooms
we should check
could
out
explore.
the rest of the rooms.
Surely
Yes.
the jeweler keeps jewels here somewhere.
It's,
It'd be wise of you to assume.
Stamets is going to go inside this room here, open this door.
Okay.
so do we just...
Oh my god! He's going to quickly try to close the door. Pardon me.
And then you hear, "Yeah, run, you coward! It is I, Gershwin! Run for your life! I'll slice your little body in half!"
You know what I don't understand is why he was in there. He could have heard the whole thing happening right outside, could he not? He just sat in there while his friend died.
Stamets, what if he's disabled?
I want to. While I'm in the other room, I just want to see what's in this. Like this, I want to see if there's a connection because if I can sneak on him.
All right. So you do not see any sort of connection.
Damn it!
But what you do see
Is the money?
is a high stack of jewels and diamonds. There's at least 500 gold just sitting there neatly tucked away. And then there's about there's like a couple bundles of rubies and emeralds and onyx in there.
How much does he owe?
That is not something that's known to you. That is something
Damn
you'd have to ask Zilna or Salt, respectively. To,
I know
determine
what Bobby's trying to do.
I was trying to be smart so we don't have to kill him. But I'm gonna turn around And like as much as I want to go in there, I don't know. So I'm just gonna be like, I'm just
Well,
gonna
it's just
murder.
a closet. You could see the back wall of the closet behind the money and the gold.
Yeah.
You just didn't reveal it, so all we can see is the edge of the money.
Oh, gotcha. Here, let me do just a little bit more revealing. Let's see. Reveal areas. There we go. Now you should be able to see the wall.
Okay, so let's go.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna walk back out.
I
'Cause
wish
hear
I
the
had a
commotion.
money wall.
I hear the commotion, and I'm gonna move. Like I'm gonna open the door again, but like push Stamish behind me.
Okay.
Is
So
that
you
dwarf
push
coming
on the-
toward the door?
No, you push on the door and you feel that it is now stuck. The dwarf has barred the door.
Oh fuck! Oh, fun time.
That was the most maniacal laugh.
And you hear muffled behind the door. Come on in here, I'll kill you, I dare you. Or you could just go home. There's nothing to see here.
Like she has her great axe.
Please, by all means, Stammet steps aside.
I'd rather not have to kill you.
Come at me, boy.
Oh no!
I already got the blood of 30 of your guards on my body. Let's do this.
Please
Avi,
just go
I've never
home.
seen you like this. You're kind of scaring me.
I'm gonna have to call the guards.
What guards? They're all dead.
The other guards, I've got lots more.
Well, you owe money. Pay up what you owe. And I won't have to bust down the door and kill you myself.
Oh, there's no money in here. What are you talking about?
If we kill you, they won't have a boss.
I mean, I did find that gold and rubies in that closet that I could just take.
Yeah, just take that, and that's all I have in this world. That's my life. So just take that and go home. Bye bye. See ya.
Stamets would like to roll an insight check, please.
All right, go ahead.
I'm still wanting to kill the man.
16. I assume
Yeah,
he's lying.
Yeah, you can sense that he might not be completely forthcoming.
Okay.
Okay. Should I still take his life? That is the good question.
I think you need
No,
to.
You shouldn't. Murder's illegal in this country anyway. And who needs the headache? Go home. Bye bye.
Bobby, I
Then,
think that's in his ass.
I mean,
We gotta cut him open.
I might not have to kill him, but I could just.
I will cut you all like little fishes if you enter this room.
Sight is in terrible taste, man. It's not gonna fucking work.
You are riling up the wrong person, you dwarf.
She called you short.
She's just twirling her great axe, and she like points to Stamish. She's like, Stamish, the money's in the closet in the other room. Go look at that.
Well, that door is really big and really thick, and I would just advise you, don't waste your energy. All right, let's see here.
I'm loving the like contrast. So he's like, if you come in here, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm like, oh, you really want to try me?
Am I able to carry everything that was in that closet?
Yeah, currency, I'll just say that you can, even if it doesn't really, even if I bend physics a little bit, I'll deal with it.
Okay, so
And
500 gold, you said?
Yep, 500 gold and at least as much value in jewels.
Cool.
Then should I just put the gold amount in my another 500?
Yeah, so for purposes of inventory, do add 500 gold and then go 10 rubies, 10 emeralds, and 10 opals.
Okay, 10 rubies, 10 emeralds, and 10 opals.
And while all this is happening, you hear a window open. Help! There is somebody broken into my house. What
I
the?
cast
Where's
silence.
the kobold gone? Oh, that little son of a bitch!
I scared him.
I
Oh,
cast
he's
silence
easy.
so he
He's a
can't call
kobold.
more
You should
guards.
be ashamed of yourself.
Why would you hire a kobold in the first place if you knew he'd be terrified of everything?
Why am I even talking to you? You're a burglar. Get out of my house.
Well, you should not. Oh, you should have paid what you owed.
You should know of all people that the dying enjoy company.
And you should know of all people that these doors are thick. Go home.
How do you know I'm a person?
I mean, I did break open your front door. I think I can break open this door as well.
You guys hear shattering glass.
he's such a prick. He's escaping, you little shit.
Are you guys
Well,
going to try to prevent
Run
his
like you
escape?
can, you little dwarf.
We can't let him get out of here. It's gonna cause some problems.
All right, yeah, it's, well, I guess Stamets is going to follow Melodic. He's going to come back with all the jewels and stuff.
I am running in full rage out the door. Like, I'm just getting out the building so I can catch him.
I am as well with my high movement speed.
He will not survive. I'm going to kill the man. If I can catch him.
Okay. So as you poke your head out the door, you see these tiny little legs kicking and like wiggling outside of a window. Did you try to leave stealthy?
Oh,
No.
No, I'm full on, like, I'm about to kill him. I'm just like...
Okay, so he peeks over his shoulder and sees you running out there, and you hear him go, ah! And he crawls back into his room.
Mavi, go through the window. I'm going to. Well, Rooster and I will head him off, and I'm going to head back. Come on along, Rooster.
Like,
So, yeah, she's just gonna, she's tall enough to get to the window, so she's, like, gonna, like, lift herself up and into the room.
Okay, he's going to take a shot at you as you're trying to climb in, and he's going to swing with advantage.
Okay.
Since you're, like, dangling from a windowsill.
So roll
Sounds good.
initiative.
Yep, you guys can roll initiative. Well, guys outside the door can't roll initiative. Because you guys aren't actually engaged in combat yet.
Well,
Okay,
that's up to you, but I would. We're running in with the intention of helping.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Flanking.
everybody roll initiative.
I rolled
Okay,
a 16.
17.
I rolled a
Okay,
fucking
17 for
six.
Stamets, 16 for Mavi. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
All right. What for Rooster?
A 6.
Rooster, you're amazing, buddy. You never cease to. You always impress. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, me too.
And then the dwarf rolls 18. So.
Okay. I'm waiting to get hit.
Yeah, both of those attacks miss. So he
Oh.
backs off, and you can take an you can take an opportunity attack at him if you wish, but it'll be with disadvantage since you're climbing.
I can attempt. I'll attempt. What would be my disadvantage?
You roll 2 d20s, and whichever score is lower, that's your hit score.
Okay. Should I roll like for the great axe twice then, or just like
Yep.
okay?
Gosh, it'd have to be an unarmed strike because you're climbing
yeah,
and you can't
true.
do great axe is a 2-armed weapon.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll do the unarmed strike. Okay. 12. So a 17.
17 just bounces off of his armor. Boom.
Okay. Good to know. And then I
Okay,
climb.
so he's the first to move, so he's gonna withdraw like he was to a corner of the
Opportunity
room. And well, that was her opportunity attack.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh.
I took a disadvantage. So
That's why. Yeah, that's why it was with disadvantages. As she's climbing up, he's like backing away from her.
I see.
It sucks because my first roll for the great axe was a nat 20. I was like, shit.
Ah.
I was like, fuck, that would have been great.
So he backs off to a corner of the room, and he's gonna pull a little hand axe off of his belt and throw it at you,
Oh, great.
tomahawk style. And that is a 9 to hit.
No, it does not hit at all.
So tomahawk sticks in the wall behind you, and he's like, "Oh, my walls! Can you just go home, lady?"
Too bad, man.
You poked the wrong bear this time.
The bear was already in my house.
I only came in here because you owe money. That is it. I could
I
have
don't
left.
owe you anything.
We came, not me, the lawyer. You owe money to her. We are here to collect the debt.
She overcharged me.
I'm sorry. I'm only doing what I've been told to do my job, which is to collect the money.
All right, so Stamets, you're up.
So Stamets is again. He's still got his bow out, and he's going to pull back on another arrow and launch that for a 9 to hit. I assume that misses.
At the door?
At the dwarf.
Door.
Or the
It's
door.
still barred.
Yeah. You gotta open up the door.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I assumed I opened the door. So yes, I opened the door.
No, the door's barred from the inside, dude.
Oh yeah, okay. You forgot about that.
Damn, it's like let's knock menacingly.
Okay, actually that's gonna change what I want to do here then.
The only way I'm gonna is if I can get over there to open up the door, but he's gonna try to escape regardless. So I have to stay by the window, or like make sure he doesn't. leave.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and firebolt the door. It's a wooden door, right?
Yeah, it's a wooden door.
Okay. So a 10 to hit the door. I assume, the
Yeah, it's a stationary object. You'd have to
Okay.
you'd have to roll a 4 to miss.
All right, 13 damage to the door.
All right. So describe what happens when the firebolt hits the door.
Does it break through the
Well,
door?
how it
or-
destroys the door. Yes, it destroys the
Okay.
door. So describe how the door is destroyed. I should have phrased it that way.
All right, so again, he's just got a little device. Almost looks like a little lighter with 2 gears on the side. He clicks it and it lights up a tiny little flame, and then it shoots forth a flame. Turns that tiny flame into a huge flame, some kind of gas or something, and it hits the door. Almost like a little napalm grenade kind of a thing. And the wood immediately catches on fire, splinters, and kind of just burns apart. And then easily we can put our foot through the cinders.
All right. So dwarf smells and hears the fire behind him and just peeks over his shoulder and is like, because now he knows he's flying.
We've got you now. What was his name again?
Gershwin.
Gershwin. We've got you now, Gershwin.
You won't get me yet.
Not yet. You got just enough time to say damn praise.
And I think that's it for me. I don't have anything else.
All right. So now it is Mavi's turn. Her not her reaction though, but her
Actual
Yeah.
attack. How far away am I from the dwarf?
probably 10 feet. Let me get the snap tool. 15 feet away from the dwarf.
Because I don't want to move. I'm trying to think of how far moving wise. I don't want him to end up by the window again to try to escape. So
I would think that if you just stay on the one side of him, he can't actually get past you without triggering an opportunity attack from here after.
So I'll stay on that one side of him, but I'm going to get closer.
Do you have anything you can throw?
I mean, can I throw my hand axe?
Yeah, you have a hand axe you can throw.
Yeah, I'll throw it. I don't know how well that's gonna be, but I'll throw
All
it.
right, that's actually kind of cool because what did he just do to you? So it's like
He
answering
threw it.
back in kind, tongue in cheek. I love it.
Yeah, I could just pick up the one, just like the one that's in the wall, just like chuck it at him.
I was going to recommend.
Let's
All right,
see.
go ahead and roll.
No, it's a 12. It does not.
Yeah.
Same issue.
So you throw the tomahawk at him, and he actually swats it out of the air with his great axe. You're gonna have to do better than that, bitch.
Okay, I know what I'm doing next.
All right, so is that your turn?
I don't know if I get an extra attack action. Well, I do attacks per action.
Well, you've
too.
got. I mean, you got to read your character sheet. You have bonus actions you can take.
I do have a bonus action. As a bonus action, I am entering rage.
All right.
For him calling me a bitch, I am entering rage.
So what happens when you rage?
So
Is it something completely internal, or are there any exterior manifestations of it?
Oh, it's just all her muscles just like clench, and she like clenches her jaw, like cracks her neck, and she just stares at him. It's like, you call me that one more time, I dare you.
I'll call you that 10 more times, bitch.
I'm
This is
ready.
the funniest thing I've seen all day.
I am ready. Okay.
All right. It's Rooster's turn.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is the door still burning? Is it just like fragile?
Yeah, it's one kick away from being crashed down, and just because that's a badass thing to do, I'm not actually going to charge you a turn for it.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to like jump through the door like a fucking cannonball into a pool and land on
badass!
both
Like
feet.
jump through it, break, somersault on the other side of your feet.
Not even a somersault, just a static, just tucked kind of
Like-
position.
Almost
Oh,
like
okay.
a run, like
So what? You land on your belly?
I still land on my feet.
like it's basically like when parkour like a gorilla, like when
So
like
he jumps feet first through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to. I'm actually going to try and use a stunning strike.
All right. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Hit this bitch.
Shit. It's a 20.
Natty or dirty?
Dirty.
All right, still hits. So, is it if you hit, it stuns, or is there a saving throw he has to roll, or how does that work?
It's there's a saving throw. Let's see.
Spend one
All
key
right,
point
so
to make
stunning-
the target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con saving throw of DC 13.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage for me,
Okay.
because he's going to take the damage either way, right?
Okay, I roll a 5.
All right. So let me go ahead and roll con. And my con modifier is +3. $18 to save.
God damn it.
So he is not stunned. So where did you hit him when you struck him?
I think I hit him somewhere in the meat, like in the sternum belly area.
You're behind him.
I'm behind him. Okay, well
Yeah.
I hit him like just under the rib cage from the back.
Like a kidney shot?
Yeah, like a kidney shot. Probably not
Okay.
hitting anything vital, but you know.
So he's not going to be very happy about that. Forgetting that he's got a giant test to his back, he's going to turn around and take a swing at you with his great axe.
Okay.
And that is going to be for 2. That is a
2 to hit?
devastating- his modifier would be +5, so it's 7, but I'd imagine it still misses, right?
Yeah, it does. My AC is a 15.
So Great axe swing goes over your head, and he's going to follow that up, swinging with the butt of his weapon for 22 to hit. Does that hit?
Oh, yeah, that does.
So that's going to be 1d4 plus 4. So he does you 7 damage.
Okay. He hits me in the shin, and I just kind of go down and grab it.
I love
Motherfucker.
it.
You disrespectful piece of shit.
All right, so that's it for his turn. Looks like we've got Stamets next.
Okay, so
You are
I'm
not
still
government hired debt collectors. Get out of my home.
I'm still in the doorway, right? Okay.
Yes.
So Stamets is going to kind of put out his hand, and it's going to have like he reaches into his bag and then pulls out his hand and puts it forward toward Gershwin, and it's almost like it's draped in some kind of like mesh, like a Faraday cage type of thing, and sparks fly from it and kind of arc together, and then they arc right towards him. Is he wearing armor?
Yeah, he is.
Is it metal?
He's wearing steel plate armor.
Okay, then I have advantage on the attack roll. And on a hit, he takes 1d8 lightning damage, and then can't take reactions until its next turn. So let me roll this. With advantage.
Okay, which spell are we talking about?
Ooh, natty
Chaos
20. Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, natural 20, by the way.
All right. I don't see it on your spell list. Oh, there it is. It's your cantrip.
cantrip.
Okay.
And that is
Natty
18
20,
damage.
right? 18 damage.
Yeah.
God damn, you and the fucking rolls, man.
So it doesn't
Everyone
kill him,
like
but describe how he reacts.
Okay, so so he feels the electricity just arc through his whole body. Like he just got hit with a bolt of fucking lightning. It's just like as it jolts through him, and even Stamets is kind of surprised by like his hand is like shaking, like as this capacitor of sorts discharges, and he's he's like that should take him down for sure. And it
Everybody
finally
smells
fizzles out and
burnt
stops.
hair. Everybody
think
smells
I-
burnt hair, and you can see that his beard is like spread and arrows straight in all directions.
I think I saw his skeleton.
All right. Yeah, is there anything
Like a
else
cartoon.
you can do for your turn?
Let me just check my bonus actions real fast.
I always imagine Steve Urkel, whenever he gets electrocuted, his hair's like stuck straight up.
Mavi, Rooster, are you both okay? He's gonna call out real quick to both of you and see, ask you how you're holding up.
I'm still enraged, but I see what happened, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Okay.
Stamets, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. 20 years of training. To roll
okay.
up.
You can't hit the broadside of a barn, you waste of space. Leave my house.
Metagame, he's trying to see if he should cast bonus action healing word.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine.
Rooster,
I'm
are you
GG.
damaged?
I am about down to like half health, so
Okay.
I'll take it.
You might want to help him.
All right. Then Stamets is
I
going to.
have
use
56 health out of 60, so I'm good.
Oh, you know what? I can't do it anyway. I'm out of spell slots. My bad. Never mind.
Okay, it's fine. That's cool.
That's probably why you used the cantrip to start with, huh?
Yes, I'm
Probably.
dumb. My bad.
No, don't
Don't
worry.
fucking cantrip.
Okay, Mavi's up.
Okay. I'm going to run at this man because he's behind. He can't. I'm like, since he's turned away from me, I'm going to run and swing at him.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay. And I get, let's see, hopefully. Yeah! 26!
All right, that definitely
Damn.
hits. Roll your damage.
Was that a natural 20?
No, it's a 19 plus 7.
Oh, jeez.
I know, I got lucky. So, 14.
14, you say?
Yes, 14.
All right. Let me do some math. Okay. So your axe catches Gershwin where? What were you aiming for when you swung?
Well, his back is turned to me, so I'm slashing at his back.
All right. So your axe cracked through his armor. It didn't bust through full force that would have killed him, but the blade definitely dipped into his back a little bit, and so it hurt. All right. Do you have any other actions?
Question. Then.
You're level 5 barbarian, right?
Yes.
Man, you need to read these character sheets a little bit more closely.
I know. Because
I
I've seen.
believe because at level 5 barbarian, don't you have extra attack?
Yeah, attacks per action is 2, so it's gonna attack him again.
Well, not reckless attack. Yeah, there it is, right here. Extra attack
Yeah.
on your features and trait sheet.
Yeah,
you can attack twice.
She
instead
was
of once.
agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was agreeing with you, so.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't.
No, it's fine.
realize.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna roll again. It's probably not gonna be as lucky. 21.
Okay, that hits again. What's your damage?
By the way, if you use your first attack on a turn to reckless attack, all your subsequent ones are reckless too.
Yep.
I did. I know. I didn't use reckless. 8.
Okay, I thought PJ was asking.
No.
All right. Do some math here. All right. Where do you hit him?
Also in the back. I just like he's still behind me. So I'm still behind him. So I'm like gonna. And then
Yeah,
like,
he arches his back in pain as he gets that second axe swing, and then turns to face you. He's breathing heavily. Get out of my house! Anything else on your turn?
Actions, attacks per action. 2. I already took the 2 swings. I do not think so. I don't think I can attack again, so I think I'm good.
All right. So then I think we're up to Rooster then, yeah?
yes.
Okay, so as it turns out, I get 2 attacks per action. So I just want to. Does that mean I could like cast Flurry of Blows twice, or like make a normal attack and then cast Flurry of Blows?
I think so. Where does it say that you have 2? Oh, here it is. To actions. Attacks per action 2. Didn't realize that.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
I think so. I think that means every action you get to make 2 attacks.
Okay, cool. And Flurry of Blows counts as 1 attack?
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm just going to start with a normal one because I don't want to waste it. But good to know. All right. So I'm going to start. I'm actually going to. Yeah, I'm just going to do a normal unarmed strike.
All right.
It rolls 18 to hit.
All right. That misses. That glances off of his armor.
All right. So I'm going to kind of, after I do that, I'm going to kind of like just shift around. Like, I'm just going to kind of shift around, like kind of duck under a bob, to the right a little bit. And then I'm going to cast Flurry of Blows and hit it.
All right. Roll the hit.
26.
That hits. What's your damage?
It hits for an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, it hits for an 11.
All right. Describe how he dies.
Yeah.
Whoa! All right. So when I make the initial strike, I jump up like I'm doing a flying back kick, right? So I jump up and rotate in the air, and I smack him on the neck with my one of the thicker, meatier parts of my tail, and he just kind of crumples and falls down. Where I land on him and bite his throat.
Oh,
and
wow.
then I just start kind of I do the classic alligator death roll, and as I do this, the throat comes out, and then more and more of the connective tissue from the top and bottom comes, and it pulls out a little bit of tongue, a little bit of vein.
Dear Lord. I think that's about the most graphic death I have heard on D&D so far.
I am
I'm
loving
so
it.
flattered that it was my own campaign.
Motherfucker, I
love it.
like my meat rare.
You're eating it
All
too?
right.
Sure, why not? I'm a reptile. You can't
Okay.
get prions from a different species. It's a proven fact.
So combat is over, and
Oh.
Gershwin is now dead. What do you guys do next?
My brain is like, raid the house! Find all of it!
Well, Stamets is going to check behind this door here, since clearly the closet didn't go through.
Yeah.
I just crouch and continue to chew the rest of the bite that I got before I stand up.
All right.
I'm gonna give him a high five. That was beautiful.
And Stamets is gonna spot another 1,000 gold, 20 rubies, 20 emeralds, 20 opals.
Jesus. Hold on. Okay. 1,000 gold. And then, okay. Equipment management. Okay. First gem.
Opals, rubles, rubies,
Rubles.
rubies, emeralds, and opals.
It's all yours,
Okay.
my friend.
And another 1,000 of each is what you said?
So 1,000 gold, and then 30 rubies, 30 emeralds, and 30 opals.
Oh Jesus, we made it big.
Okay.
So, do you think we get to keep any of this?
We give what they owe, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
And
That
at
was-
this point, I'd imagine, just for practical purposes, and this would just be something that, in fact, I don't mind it all being in Stamets' inventory, but it's definitely going to require some help to carry it all.
I can carry.
We're talking about a closet full of treasure here.
I can carry.
So I'll do it as well. I'll show you a neat trick. If you give me a leather pouch, I can swallow it and shit it out.
Okay. Okay,
my
so
primitive reptilian digestive system.
do you guys want me to keep it in my inventory and then you just pretend to carry it, or do you want to actually try and divide it up real fast?
How about you could say it's in your inventory just for marking purposes, and I can carry like the jewels or whatever.
Okay.
Because I have a high, like I'm a barbarian. I have a high.
That was 30 of each, right, PJ?
Yes.
30 of each gem and 1,000 gold.
So
Okay.
that means we have.
Yeah. So I have 1,500 gold right now, and 40 of each gem.
Yep.
Good. Should we raid the rest of the house and see what they have?
Well, I'm not sure. There perhaps are other. Maybe he wasn't lying, perhaps, and there are other dwarves in the house. Although we did take them down handily. It is a lot of needless death, though.
Yeah.
So, Stamets, did you enter the closet to unload it?
To unload it? You mean to like pick up the stuff that was in it?
Yes.
Yeah. I went in there and picked everything up and came back out.
Okay, I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay, I assume Mavi went in there with me too, since I couldn't carry it all.
Okay, then Mavi, I want you to roll a perception check as well.
Okay.
9.
Let me roll perception. Why am I having a hard time rolling perception? 16.
Okay, so Mavi, you recall that the front of the house, that room was square. But you can tell that where Stamets is and where the room ends are on 2 different levels. So a corner of that gigantic space between the interior wall and the exterior wall is missing.
About this right here?
Yep.
So that you're giving me an idea. Either there's a secret slot that I can open to get in there, or I'm going to bash the wall in.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have you role play it. What would Mavi do? WWMD.
To be fair, she would probably want to like check to see if there's like anywhere in the closet, this little closet space, if she can find something. But then she's gonna be like really impatient with finding it. Like she's gonna be like, Stammish,
Okay,
there's
roll an investigation check.
okay, investigation. It's not gonna go well. Yeah, it's a 9.
Okay, yeah, Mavi doesn't spot shit in the
What
closet.
What are you looking for, Marvy?
There's more to this room. There's
I see what you mean. The wall isn't quite as far forward. You think there's something in there?
Yes, but I don't know how to get in other than bashing the wall in. So either there is a secret spot, and I might need your help to help me find it, or I'm going to cut this wall down. What
I
do
rolled
you
an
prefer?
8 on investigation.
All right, you don't see shit either.
Okay, let me.
I'm gonna-
Well, I don't see anything. I think perhaps your specialties are in order.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to bash
Unless
the wall.
Rooster wants to give it a shot and look.
I've invaded a house or two before. Let me take a look. You roll an investigation.
Yeah.
Yep, roll investigation.
Oh, it's a -1. Shit.
Oh shit! Did you roll a natty 1?
No, I actually rolled a 16, but a nat
Oh.
17.
Gotcha. So then Rooster steps in and he realizes that there is an attic access at the top of the closet.
Okay, good.
How do you not see this shit? There's a fucking string on the ceiling.
Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. It's so very obvious.
I have a lot of blood on my body, so I'm having a hard
I was
time.
waiting for somebody to break the number 10.
Stamets, I give you a pass. You're oblivious as fuck. Mavi, there's no excuse. You're higher than me. You're 7
Actually,
feet
I'm
tall.
quite observant.
I am
just-
covered in blood.
naive.
I am covered in blood. You have to understand that. I am getting blood in my eyes. I can't see shit.
Mavi's still coming down from the adrenaline.
I am coming down from adrenaline. I am not thinking straight. I am coming down from killing, okay? I pull down the string.
All right, string comes down and a ladder slides down. Do a dex check or a dex save.
Oh no.
Shit. Okay. How would I do a dex save? Do I just click? Sir.
The left-hand side of your sheet, saving throws.
There you go. Oh shit! 4.
Ladder bonks her head for 4 damage.
Shit. Oh well. I'm not surprised. Fuck.
That makes fun of
Are
head.
you alright, Mavi? That looks like it really hurt.
I'm fine. I've dealt with worse.
Not
She's
as much as it
I
would
have 52 health out of 60. I think I'm fine.
Rubs her head and there's like a solid goose egg where the ladder made contact.
The adrenaline is still running through me. I can't think straight. Okay, I'm gonna climb up the ladder.
All right, so you climb up the ladder and there's just a very small attic space. Basically, the length of sorry.
The rest of it.
these 2 rooms, and you can see a corresponding attic access where this room would be.
Okay. I guess I like go in I crawl up.
Do you open it?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have dark vision? Because there's just no light in the room.
Good question. I think I do, but I gotta check.
I don't recall whether Goliaths have that as a racial
I
trait.
do not know.
All right, so do you light a candle or anything like that? Do you have any candles?
Let's see if I do.
Or do you ask any of your night vision equipped friends to look in there?
What do you see, Mavi?
It's dark.
Is
I
it
can't
black?
see shit.
I'm gonna need one of you. To be frank, I'm coming off the adrenaline, and I'm afraid that somehow, if I light something up, I might, something might go off. So if one of you want to take a look in here, so I don't
all I have
set
is
something up.
all I have is a torch.
I
You
jump
any
up
of you have dark vision? Can you
I
see in the
jump
dark?
up and down and like giddily wave my hand and go, "Ooh, pick me, pick me. I can do it. I'll show you a fucking trick. Pick me."
All right, and so as Rooster's coming up to take a look, Stamets is going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual, which doesn't require a spell slot.
All right. Yeah, Stamus doesn't detect anything.
Okay. I just
Okay.
didn't want to like accidentally set off a bomb or something, with fires.
Times like these, I wish I had a camera, but I'm going to cast Dark Vision for one key point. And
All right.
the way that I do this is I kind of squat down a little bit and I make 2 OK signs with my hands and then turn them upside down and put the circle of the OK sign on either eye.
Oh my
God. And
No,
what
I
you
don't-
see is a stash that puts the other 2 stashes to shame.
Oh my god.
Instead of reacting, I just kind of like my pupils just dilate a little bit and I get kind of hypnotized by the sparkly shit.
What do you
A
see,
little string
man?
of drool drops down.
There's
Like
at
what?
least 2 chests full of gold and
Oh my God.
then just countless gems.
Okay.
Maybe I think there's some good shit up here. We might not
Are
even need that salt bastard after all. We should probably just split.
Are we taking? Are we taking the things?
Yeah, what you guys see is another 2,000 gold and another 50 of each gem.
Good lord.
Let's see.
I guess I should record it in my inventory, since we're.
Yeah, we'll just stick with your inventory as keeping track of it all.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it might be easier.
repeat it then. How much gold?
2,000
2,000.
gold, and then
Okay.
50 rubies, 50 emeralds,
Oh,
50
okay.
opals, and 25 diamonds.
Oh, let me add the diamonds in real fast.
Stamets, I gotta say, with all that shit in your bag, you look like a shrimp carrying a castle.
I mean, if he's just putting an inventory, I'm gonna be carrying a lot of it.
Okay, so 25
reality.
diamonds, you said?
Yep,
Yes.
25 diamonds.
Okay,
my
and then
God.
that's not. I'm carrying 90 of each of the other ones.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, carrying, quote unquote. You're gonna be
Dude,
splitting.
we're never gonna have money problems the rest of this campaign.
Well, we still need to pay salt, but we need to keep quiet about all the other money we collect.
Yeah.
Pay off what we owe.
Okay, that's all recorded.
You robbed the right guy.
We did rob the right guy. We killed all of them, and they said they were going to clean it up. So they do not know about all the money we just stole.
All right, it's no longer in the stash.
Okay. So I think we're good for now. I think we shouldn't look at more at the house. I think we can.
Okay.
leave.
Just then, you guys hear coming from the front of the house.
Oh,
Yeah, they're in there. I saw this woman. She was so scary.
God damn it!
She was 8 feet tall.
I knew I
Guys,
should
I've got
kill
a
him.
plan. It's my last key point.
We could sneak
God.
out the window. It's already broken.
Okay. I will cast Pass Without Trace. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
We better get the fuck
What
out
does that do?
Okay, let me go to the sheet.
I got it up. If you want me to read it.
We gotta hurry.
I got it.
Fucking
A
cold
veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a +10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. The duration is concentration up to 1 hour.
All right. So roll a stealth check and add 10, I guess, PJ?
Yep.
Okay.
Each of you roll stealth checks. Add 10.
22.
Okay.
All right.
27.
16.
16 with the 10 bonus.
With the 10 bonus.
Holy shit, dude! You have
Yeah, and it has a
behind
fucking
you.
like.
But
Yeah, I have a +3
thankfully-
modifier.
Thankfully, there's nobody. I mean, there's no Sherlock Holmes. Whoever is with these kobold, you can't tell. So, each of you are able to slip silently out of the house. Now, you guys can hear that it's coming from the front. So, are you guys going to try to leave through the front?
Well, I assumed so Stamets would wait until he hears them go in the front doors. Or the front door.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
and then
Stamets
sneak off the
through the
porch
window.
this way.
Yeah.
Is Stamets watching through the window?
Yeah, right here.
All right, so what Stamets
And
observes.
listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Stamets hears that kobold that that Mavi scared earlier, saying to a city guard, "Yes, they were coming in here. I was so afraid." So they came in here. Yes. Did you identify them? It was really dark. And I'm the first. You haven't reported this to anybody else, just me, correct? Yes. And then you hear the sound of a blade penetrating flesh, and you hear the kobold gagging and gurgling.
Oh yes.
I think the cavalry's coming after all, friends.
And you hear a quick whistle, and 3 or 4 more shadowy figures emerge from the darkness, and
Oh yes.
all converge on the porch.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
You all saw that, right?
Yes.
Stamets, do you see if they're carrying anything? Like, some fucking towels or, some kind of like salt, some cleaning shit?
Do I see anything like that, PJ?
You can roll perception.
Okay. Perception. That is 13.
Okay, one of them has a conspicuously large pack, but you don't see what's in it.
Okay. I think
One of
this is
them's
the
wearing a
cavalry.
pack.
We should wait until they go back through the front door and crawl through just to be safe, I think.
Sounds good.
Nobody needs to see this.
Because
Okay.
we have to be out of the premises anyway when they're here, so like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So are you guys
Yeah.
still gonna split when you hear them enter?
I
Yeah.
think so,
Yeah.
yep. Stamets is
As soon
going
as
to
there's an
stealth his way
opportunity.
through the window.
Gotcha. So yeah, you hear the door shut, and is that when you guys decide to slip through the
Yeah.
window?
Yep.
Yep.
And Stamets
So
is going
each
to
of-
slowly do it while peeking, make sure you can see the closed door and nobody else around.
Yeah.
So each of you can slip out of the window and can see one guy maintaining a vigil at the porch, but you guys are shrouded in darkness and covered by a shrub anyway, so he doesn't see you.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get
And
out.
so you guys just make a break for the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably not.
So-
Probably back the way we came, I guess.
Do it like
'cause we can't
diagonally
go through
to the
gate,
left
so-
towards the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I hold. We do the whole situation again.
Perfect. So, you guys have now made it beyond the Dwarven Mansion. That is done. And are you guys going to work your way back to downtown, where Zilna said she'd meet you?
Yes.
Yes.
And are you guys going to try to be stealthy along the way?
Good question. I feel like we kind of have to be a little bit because we are carrying I mean, theoretically, I'm probably carrying a good chunk of it because I can.
Because you can carry freaking mountains on your back, yeah.
Basically, so but I guess I have like a backpack that's conspicuous enough that like like a sack that's conspicuous enough that it's not going to be like easily noticeable what I'm carrying type situation. So stealthy enough, but
Do you think
act
there's
casual.
What do people do with their large sums of money? Does everyone store them in their house like that?
No,
I
probably
heard some
not.
of you perverted weirdos hire hookers. It's not my kind of thing, but you know.
Nah, this is a lot of money, but we have to make sure we pay off that lawyer and keep whatever's left.
There's got to be a safer way to keep your money.
I don't know. Probably not have this much money.
All right, Mavi. I want you to roll a history check.
Good question. History. I got a 9.
All right. You're part of the conversation too, Rooster. I want you to roll a history check.
Gotcha.
I have like a 0 for.
Oh, I got a 3.
Damn.
You did worse than I did.
Goldfish mind.
I mean, can I roll one? Stamets could have read something or something. You know, it doesn't have to be that he
Okay,
remembers.
yes. Roll a history check.
Roll high.
8.
Please.
Okay,
I
yeah,
rolled
you
the
guys don't
highest.
remember shit.
I don't.
I
All
have
right,
this
so-
distinct feeling that we're all forgetting something.
You have the collective memory of a vegetable. I'm sorry.
I'm still running on my adrenaline. I apologize. Can't brain.
Okay, Mavi, in your
Yes.
in your backstory, when you went from Anascala to Fazania, did you pass through Storm's Keep? How long were you at Storm's Keep?
Probably not very long, as at this point trying to get basically as far away as possibly from the situation. So then I.
Okay, I'm gonna allow Mavi one more roll and only Mavi.
Roll me good. 11. Not much better.
Okay. You have this vague idea that there are these things called banks that people who look wealthy walk in and out of with little bags of coins.
Okay. I mean, it would make sense. I feel like since I wouldn't know much because like I grew up in a temple basically, so I wouldn't be like I knew about banks really. So then the only time I enter bank would be here. So I'll mention that to the group.
Yeah, I'll let you decide whether your character would have been able to pick up on that's what the purpose of the institution was for or not.
I feel like she picks it up, but
She
doesn't-
probably wouldn't have. She grew up in a freaking temple.
True, but I feel like she knows there's a bank and that's where money is stored, but I don't think she understands like how it's done like properly. So she,
Gotcha.
Like,
So
she knows
given that as a
vaguely.
backdrop, what does she say?
There's these like she's still running on adrenaline. She's coming down from the adrenaline. she's gonna crash pretty soon from that. There are things called there's buildings, banks, from what I remember, and money's involved. I'm not.
Okay, Rooster, you can roll you've been all over the place. You can roll investigation to see if this jogs your memory at all.
17 at last.
Thank the Lord.
So yeah, Rooster's been all over the place. He's been on all 3 continents. He's been in Storm's Keep. He knows what a bank is. He's actually kicking himself for having forgotten what that was.
I mean, we just. He's probably still got shiny eye, basically. All the.
You got a little bit of that shiny eye, but you fucking don't blame me. I live in a sewer. What am I gonna do in a bank? Kick me out for the stench. So look, we can just what time is it? Is it still nighttime?
Yeah, it's still nighttime. You'd be at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
All right, so
would be
I
open,
doubt
probably.
24-hour banks exist in this time period.
No, they are definitely the idea of bankers' hours, starting at lunchtime and closing at like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Honestly, We could put it there, but I think maybe we'd be better off if we went back to Old Salt's place.
Yeah, we'll have to keep money guard. We have to meet already over there.
Or we could
What?
crawl down this lovely manhole cover and
I'm sorry,
Tick
I'm not
them.
an alligator, you lizard human.
how could you resist this bouquet?
I would like
I
to
don't wanna
explore
live
down what's beneath this.
Oh, come
What
on.
is down there? Is there some sort of subterranean?
I don't want
Uh.
to sleep with piss and feces tonight. I want
that-
to sleep.
Look, it's only like 40% piss and feces. It's like 12% water, and the rest is just mossy rocks.
You're saying it's a system for excrement.
Oh, yes.
Well, that
And why do you
Yeah.
want to go down there,
No.
Rooster? That seems unsanitary.
Because he's a freaking alligator. I don't know. We don't know these things.
it's good for your immune system. You temper it in the liquid shit.
So by this time, you guys are reaching downtown. And before you guys can even spot Zilna, you're, well, there you guys are, gallivanting off, not even paying attention to poor old Squanch, who you left sleeping with a stinking orchid some nowhere bar where they carve up.
Squanch, here.
She's gonna walk up to Squanch, like still covered in blood, mind you. She is going to walk up to him and she's gonna look at him, just dead eye, like not even trying to intimidate. She's just like, "You're lucky you didn't see what I've done."
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Okay.
I
I'm
catch
sure
on to
you're
this.
butchering something other than pigs and cattle.
I catch on to this.
Squanch, I know what will make you
No.
happy. And Stamets gives him 100 gold.
Okay.
Oh, this does make me happy. Oh, old Squanch is going to be sleeping well tonight. The lawyer's been talking about you. She's been talking to her. She let me stay in her quarters, and she talked about you guys all night. She said you'd be surprised if she made it back. If you made it back, she said the cleaning crew had something special planned for you. I didn't even know what I'd do.
The cleaning crew, is that the crew that we narrowly
Yes.
avoided?
Yeah, that'd be it.
Oh,
So,
well,
they would, so we took all that time to be stealthy, and they were just coming to clean the place.
Oh
I
yeah, they
think-
were coming to
I
clean the
think-
place of all evidence, including the living ones.
yeah.
Oh.
She
think
said they had something special planned for you, and that it would just be
So
her
here
and
we
me.
are trying to pay her off, and she was trying to take us out?
Yes.
Well, I don't think it was her. I think it was that Mr. Barrelman. What was?
Squanchy
Salt.
was somehow older and yet more naive than your pal.
You know, Stamets.
I don't want to
Go
speak
on.
for everyone here, but Marvy and Rooster, perhaps this Salt needs to go.
I think we need to go.
I think we need to escape.
Yeah,
You
No.
gotta
I'm
take your
beginning to
battles,
think that Zilna might not have my best interest at
We're-
heart after all.
I don't think so. Squat.
We're a
She
quite
said,
talented group. You
"Bring
don't
her
think we could
to
just
my money,
clean
not
up this
so much on
town?
my help."
I don't think it'd be
I-
worth it.
I am tired.
We'd have to get
I
invested in
Want
politics.
to wash
Perhaps
the
we could
blood
take
off
a
my
rest.
body
And then
I want
attack
to-
Salt in the morning.
Tonight.
Are we on a rest?
We are going to, if we're going to do anything, we are going to leave some money at some door. We are going to
Oh,
go.
here she comes. And you
Run.
see this, what you recognize as Zilna marching down the street with a super wide smile on her face. Oh, I am so pleased to see you all. I was so worried about you. I know that dwarf has quite an army at his beck and call. I'm so glad you made it out alive. Now pay me before I have to have your legs broken.
What's the amount?
Before any gold gets passed to her, I kind of hack up that esophagus that I swallowed earlier, which is still like mostly undigested, and it falls down with like a string of phlegm dripping from the
So
dripping from
gross.
the mouth.
I love it.
Charming, but that's not gold. Give me gold.
I stare
If
at
I
him.
recall, it was 8 for each of you and 8 for Mavi. And
Oh, I owe you nothing.
I did not need a lawyer.
Here's
Well, oh, no,
16.
not Mavi.
Here's
I'm sorry,
here's 16. Here's Bobby's share, my share, Rooster. Pony up to 8.
Yes,
All right.
yes, I'll cough up as well.
and then I understand that you collected the dwarfs as well. The dwarf owed me 50.
We slide them. Just give the money.
All right, I'm subtracting the 50 from mine as well.
Okay. And then, as I understood, the dwarf was indebted to Salt 1,000 gold. I don't know if you were able to collect from the dwarf that much, but
Nope. I'm sorry, but that's all we came across. We barely had enough to meet what your demands.
she's gonna look Stamets straight in the eye. Stamets, roll a deception roll.
God damn it.
Please roll high. Please roll high.
Yes, a 21.
Oh shit! Okay, she's gonna hit you directly
Yeah.
against it. Remind me, is it perception or investigation? What is it that
Insight.
insight? That's right.
Oh, it has to be a contest.
That one has to be a contest, dude.
Why? I
She's a
rolled so
freaking
good.
attorney. She's used to having people lie to her. Oh, 17. Stamets wins.
Yeah.
Well, as I understood, he was running into money troubles, but still, I don't know what Salt is going to do to you if he doesn't at least recover a little bit of his money.
That's his problem.
It's not our money that he's after. It was Salt's. Or wait, who'd she say owed the 1,000 gold?
Gershwin owed 1,000 gold to Salt.
Oh, well, it's not our fault. Gershwin didn't
No,
have
yes,
1,000
it
gold to spare.
Well, I suppose that's why he's ending up in one of Salt's barrels. Well, I'm sure that Salt's men will search the house for anything that Gershwin may have been hiding. Anyhow, so then
Tell the house.
tell me how you are going to pay for the services of Mr. Oh gosh, his name escapes me. Tell me how you're gonna pay for the services of Mr. Rollo.
What? Remind me who Rollo is again?
He is the ship captain with the quote unquote noble cause who's going to unjail Michael and put you guys all on a ship to Anascala.
And why is she collecting on behalf of this guy?
On behalf of Rollo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Rollo's a contact of Salt. Salt is an underworld kingpin who can't be out in
And
public.
she's just Salt's representative on all this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, are there like any other
You know,
boats to where?
Well,
we're
how
trying
much
to
does
go?
how much do we owe for the ship?
Well, if I recall, it was $200 or 200 gold if what's her name, Michael, were to go it alone and were to just be released. 100 gold if Michael were to actually fight as a mercenary, and then minus 20 gold from each of you if you all agree to fight as mercenaries for Rollo. Should I tell Rollo that he has 4 new mercenaries fighting in his army?
Do we want to make such a commitment?
Squatch can't.
we need to
Squatch
get over.
cannot fucking fight.
Oh, I can
Three
fight,
at
you
the
son
best.
of a...
Well, then perhaps-
Yeah, Squatch, come on, come with us. Come with us. Go to war.
I killed like 3 people in Fazania. I'm a dangerous son of a bitch, I am.
I believe you.
While he's talking, I'm doing a wholesome moment. I'm going to take the blood off my forehead, and I'm going to take my thumb and wipe it on his face.
I don't
You are
know
now
where that
mine.
came from. It's got diseases in it. You've got diseases in you.
I
These
think
are the
you've got
men I
one of them
Where's the
progressive
blood
type.
that I killed if you think you can fight, here is your blessing.
Stamets saw me fighting. Stamets, you tell them.
Can we decide what we want to do? Do we want to be mercenaries, or do we want to just move on, get away from all of this debt?
Mercenaries. This Squanch fellow seems to have some fire in his belly. That gets us 20
you better
gold
believe
off.
it. I'm the most dangerous goblin out of Fazania, I'll tell you.
You know, I'm definitely wrestling with my my moral position as of late, but I'm not sure I'm ready to just become a mindless mercenary.
Your moral physician?
Well, I am actually kind of sick of your indecision. I've got things to do, clients to represent. If you would like to meet Rollo, he's in the tavern behind me. Otherwise, you're free to, I don't know, I don't care.
So we owe 200
pay-
gold each then, without the minus? Or 200
no,
gold total?
200 gold total from Mavi if she were to just jump on the ship and be dumped.
Yeah.
Should we just pay
But-
the woman so we're debt free, so we don't have to worry
The
about this
tavern's
anymore?
right behind you, so if you want to go speak to Rollo directly, you're welcome to.
I vote we just pay off this debt. It's our final one. We already paid off a bunch. Might as well finish it off.
Let's just kind of just go in the
We
tavern.
should go
so-
talk to Rollo.
Yeah.
All right.
Now-
Very well.
Stamets, did you actually whisper these things to your friends, or did you just say them?
Yeah, it would be whispering.
Okay. All right.
Do you want me to roll a stealth or something?
That is a little bit retro gaming, but I'll let it go just in the interest of time.
Well, she hasn't said anything.
She was going to after hearing you say, "Should we just pay?"
Right. So I was saying you could just make that decision
Yeah.
based on a stealth check.
As they're
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check then.
I was gonna say she's gonna say we'll just go home. We'll take care of it.
That's a 9.
We need time to decide.
Okay, she heard you, so she's gonna say, "Just a second ago, you said you had no funds left with which to pay Salt, and now you're saying just pay up for Torallo?
Well,
How much money do you have?"
Well, Squanch has a little bit we stashed away ahead of time so we could buy supplies and food. We were hoping not to have to tap into it, but at this point, I'd rather not have my legs broken. Right, Squanch?
rather
You were
not
going
have
to
my
take
legs-
us to the stash? And he's going to, like, very obviously gesture to Squanch. Does he pick up on the fact he needs to play along?
Yeah, the stash. I think I have the stash with me. Yeah.
You just give me the 200 gold if you have it with you. He only has 100, but he should give it back to me. I'm trying to get him to give it back to me.
He's gonna say, "I don't really tell Salt. We're very. We want to pay him anything that is owed, and anything that we have. The dwarf or whoever it was. I don't know. Just ask them."
Okay, give me the 200 and I will give it to her. And then he's going to take the 100 from Squanch and add 100 to it and try to do it stealthily so that she
All right, roll
doesn't
sleight of hand.
Okay.
I was
This
gonna
is
say
fun.
this is
17.
All right, it works.
Okay.
He's like, "Well, damn it. For someone as honest as you, I am a little bit disappointed, but let's be honest, I'm jaded as fuck. So I can't really hold you accountable or judge you too harshly, but I will go turn this money into Salt, and you are all free to meet with Captain Rollo. He's very charming if you're comparing him to a swine."
Okay, and before Squanch can even throw a fit, as soon as she's out of earshot, he's going to pass Squanch another 100 gold.
And to your surprise, Squanch is actually surprised to see the 100 gold. He's just so pleased not to be ending up in a barrel that he doesn't have any expectations.
All right.
That
Yes,
is
the
lovely.
fearless Squanch. Let us
Okay.
pay you for your services.
No, team player, that's Squanch, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
good old team playing Squanch.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I put others above myself always, I must say.
She takes like a cloth that she has that's clean that doesn't have any blood on it, and she wipes the blood off her forehead. And she's like, "I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. It's been a long night."
Oh, I'm sure it has, and you're. Forget it. Should we go meet Captain Grollo, Captain Sorrow, Captain?
Well, we don't have to anymore. We paid off our debt, but if you all still want to, we can.
I mean, I
just
you
wanna-
know, I don't know how much you got from Mister Departed, but I'm sure. I mean, I want to retire someday. Poor Squanch's bones are just aching. And wait, no, warrior. Squanch is a warrior. Let's go fight.
Well,
Okay.
let me just float this by the rest of you. If it's found that we have enough money to pay Rollo for the journey to Vizania, then it would follow that we must have had enough money to pay Salt, or at least pay him more than we did.
Wait a second, we're going back to Vizania? I thought we were going back to Anascala.
Oh, they
We're
all
going
sound the fucking same.
No, it's not. But I think what is best that I do have some money for this. It's either we pretend we take a job, get it so we can just get Michael out of prison, and we can find our way to honestly ourselves, or we leave Michael. Which I just want.
You're kind of cutting in and out, Melodic.
Sorry. As I'm rambling to myself and I'm like thinking, I'm like, should we just leave Michael in prison? She's like, honestly, I just want to wash the blood off my body. So if we can do that, I don't care. We might just as well let Michael sit in prison to be safe, because I have a mission of getting down Escala, but I don't want.
At least we know she's safe in there. That's a good point.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say they're locked in with her. She's not locked in with him.
Yeah, she can run that
Very
prison
true.
at one point.
I'm sure the prison is quite nice, and they take good care of them and don't treat them poorly, and there's no abuse going on whatsoever.
Oh yes, it's famous for their living conditions
totally,
and
like a
rehabilitation.
5-star. Yeah, like 5-star. But honestly, I feel like she'll be able to hit back if need be. But
She's
she'll
gonna
be much
fuck this
safer
over.
there than out here, especially when the gods come to play. That's gonna be more dangerous.
Very well.
Can you all
Farewell, Michael. We might come back for you one day.
Yeah, peace out, bitch. We hardly knew ye. At least I did.
mean, I'm the only one who's known her the longest, so I'm sorry, Michael, but this is the only choice we have.
Well, it's not really, but we're going to say it is because it makes us feel better.
It's the only safe
I
choice,
love you,
because
Sam.
lying to find out that we're lying to Salt is going to be a bad idea. So let's just, we're going to keep it
Yeah.
a safe option.
Saving you is too inconvenient, Michael. I pour one out for you.
Oh my god! Wow.
Stamets, he gets smarter every day.
Yeah. Gosh.
Can we go to a place like an inn or something so I can wash the blood off my body, please? Thank you. Before I just jump in the ocean.
So are we gonna look for other ships? I mean, we still need to get to wherever we're going, unless we want to stay here.
I'm certain there's an abundance of ships. You know, it's not like they have one fucking boat in the port town.
Well, I'm definitely quite beat. I've lost all my energy to tinker with all the gadgets I have in my bag, and I think we should find at least a place to stay that's safe for the night.
Yeah, and I just coughed up my only meal to fucking insult the lawyer lady.
I would say
I saw that. It was quite disgusting.
decent place.
I thought it was cool.
Well, there is the inn right in front of you guys.
We don't want to go in there.
Do we
I'm sure
trust
there's
the
like 5 more.
inn?
No, that motherfucker knows what we look like for sure. I'm sure there's another one 2 blocks down.
Well, if we could board a ship this morning, we could probably sleep during the journey.
Can we find a boat at this hour that is going down Escala?
Yeah. So
Okay.
minutes.
Let's do it.
So are you guys gonna head over to the shipyards then?
I think
Yes,
so.
It's an excellent
Yeah.
idea from the disembodied godlike voice.
I have this strange urge to head to the dock, as there's probably a ship leaving right now.
Oh, you know me too. Let us escort ourselves immediately and senselessly.
All right, let me just go ahead.
Brett, go to so delete all those tokens and then go to the journal and drag us out from our journal entry. Drag from the text and not from the picture. It's stupid. Well, I don't know why it's so specific, but it is.
All
Well,
right.
if I ever see that fucking lawyer lady again, I'm gonna bite her fucking head.
I'll help you with that.
Do you have the jaws?
Oh, I was gonna knock her out.
Oh, okay.
And you can take
So
care of her.
as you guys are walking over to the docks, you see a familiar-looking fawn off to one side, standing on a corner, making suggestive gestures.
Oh god damn it. Can I God fucking damn it.
Keep
God
your head down.
fucking
Keep your
damn
head down. Walk faster. Pretend you hear banjos.
I'm going to avoid this man at all costs.
Too hairy. Move on.
Not my type. Sorry, I don't pick up Harry Hocus off the street.
All right, so you guys hear all sorts of shouting around the dock. There are sailors everywhere, people everywhere. I mean, it's very busy. By now it's about 8 a.m. and so you guys see, just a bunch of activity, and each of you roll insight checks, or you know what? Let's go history checks.
History.
Oh wow. That's a no-go. It's a
I-
2.
I got a 5.
I'm so
rolled a 10.
exhausted. My character is so exhausted. I'm looking at the water and just so tempted to just like let myself lay in there for a hot second because I want to wash the blood off my body. That's the only thing that's on my mind.
Okay, so Rooster notices some of the ships are traditional Anaskalan cruisers, and he's sailed around enough to where he knows what the different, what Vizanian ships look like and what Maritonian ships like, and the Anaskalan ships look a lot. There's video. Like Viking longships.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
fucking knew it. Hey guys, you want to know something funny? Those are the ships we're looking for. But in the bottom there, when one of them gets too tired, they just throw them out the side. They're all criminals. Lucky
Oh,
us.
dear.
I'm gonna be going back home. Okay, she cracks her neck, and she puts down her backpack because like she sees the little shore, like the little like shoreline to like get in the water. She's like watch this for a hot set, like watch the bag, and she's just gonna quickly like wash her face off with the ocean just to like get the blood off her face at least. She's trying to. She's not gonna be able to scrub everything. She's just trying to look a little bit less like she just murdered a bunch of people.
You know, as it gets exposed to air, it turns brown. You could say you'd like a digger and do some kind of construction work.
That's
I
true.
just don't
like
want
dirt.
blood in my face.
It does look a bit like mud at this point.
Well,
So does
just
I just
Rooster
don't want
say
blood
anything about the Anascalan ships that he sees? I'm sorry.
He did. Or did you?
Yeah, I did. I pointed out that we could, get there from one of those
Yeah.
ships, and that also they throw the wasting rowers out of the side.
So, do you guys decide to approach any of those ships?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
After I
So-
put my the bag back on, after I got my face a little less looking.
There's
like I
this ship
saw.
that Rooster identifies as Anascalan, and then there is also this ship that Rooster identifies as Anascalan. So does he go on the left side of the map or the right side of the map?
I want to go on the left.
away from the away from him.
Away from who exactly?
Away from,
Away from-
Billy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay,
avoid
yeah.
Billy and we're gonna go to the left.
All right.
No, I've had enough of that little shit. Got us in so much deeper trouble.
So as you guys step up, there are Anascalan sailors wearing like running around the ship everywhere. And one of them bumps into Mavi and falls over. Just, oh, you're the largest lady I've ever seen. What are you doing by our ship?
We're looking for passage.
Passage
I can
where?
help row if need be. To Anascala.
No, we don't row. Oh gosh, everybody thinks that we're not savages up north.
It's been a long time since I've been on an Anascala boat, so I can't pardon for me forgetting. It's been a long time.
Alright. Well, we generally run cargo, but I'll put in a word to the captain. Are you paying customers?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And so he disappears up the gangplank. And not even 5 minutes later, a big, like bulging gut captain steps down. He looks like kind of like Tychus Finley from StarCraft, just huge, but also has a gut. And he steps
very,
down. And
very typical of Anascala.
Yeah. And it looks like he might even be part orc. He's got an underbite and some fangs, but other than that, he looks like he's human.
So
Now, see,
half orc.
if it was the right time of year, that'd be my type.
Hey there.
No.
Hey there. How can I help you?
We're looking for passage if that's possible. We can pay upfront right away.
All right. I'm thinking, well, your quarters won't be very pretty. You'll be mostly in cargo with much barrels and.
At this point, I'm so tired. I just don't care.
I
As long
don't
as there's a
care.
place to
Yeah,
sleep.
We don't care.
All right.
Passage.
Hey, put them in the hold with the barrels. Put some cots on top of the barrels. They'll be fine. Aye, aye, sir.
How much?
I'm thinking 30 gold each ought to cover it.
That'd be good.
That sounds good to me. I appreciate your flexibility, sir. We're really in a sticky predicament.
Oh, I hope you have warmer clothes than that with you. It's going to be cold where we're going.
Should I take the 90 from my inventory?
120?
Yeah, because.
Oh, because of
'cause
fucking
all four of us.
Squanch.
Yeah.
Well,
Squanch.
I'm gonna say that. I mean, he should have to take it from his gold I just gave him, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, that's up to you. Are you going to say anything to him?
Yep. I'm gonna say. Well, are you coming with us, Squanch? You're gonna have to pay your 30, your portion of the 30.
Oh, you fucking cheapskate. This isn't going to get me very far here. All right. I swear.
Look,
I just gave you 100 gold, Squanch. That's more than what I took from you originally.
All right. And Squanch grumpily slaps a fistful of gold into the captain's open hand.
Okay, I'm taking the 90 from my inventory for all three of us. Oops.
Yeah.
All right.
Which
With
we
that,
Totally just
basically
added
we
it.
already had that split. Yeah, like we give it since it's the three of us have the money and Jules and whatever. We just take it. You have the inventory technically, but
Right.
we like take it from our own pocket so it looks like it's from us. So
Right, exactly.
and with that, the captain gestures you guys up the gangplank. Do you guys go into the ship?
yes.
How much time do we have before the ship departs?
Well, we're looking to set off within the next 15 minutes.
Damn.
Let's get on the
If you're
boat.
looking at the tavern
Perfect.
to go grab a beer, we've got plenty on board. One of the casks is already open.
None of that
Oh,
swill
that's
for me,
pretty good.
thanks. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep so badly.
I was honestly hoping to get
You
a
call
few.
on a Scotland ale swill again, I'll throw you overboard, little man.
It's okay. I'll be the one drinking for him. I remember on a skull ale. It's been a long
I'll-
time.
I'll do it too. It's the prime shit. I was really hoping to buy some thick furs, but I guess I'll shiver a little bit.
You
I
guys
guess
teach your friend.
I
And
was
he
gonna say,
gives Squanch, or he gives Stamets one last dirty look, and then turns around to go do whatever business he's doing.
Do they show him where his quarters are?
Yeah. When you guys get on the ship, there are sailors pointing you over down the cargo opening into the room with all the barrels.
Hey, look,
Come along,
seriously.
Squanch. I'm tired.
Hey, look,
Me-
seriously.
Me
Son of a-
too.
It's gonna be
I-
kind of sticky for me. Can we get some like fucking thick clothes or some shit? I really don't want to be going back here.
if you're gonna complain, you're gonna sleep next to me, okay? Remember, I
Okay.
got a resistance to cold. I heat up. I'm very warm, so you're gonna sleep next to me, whether you like it or not. We're
I
dealing with
have
this.
no sexual desire whatsoever. It'll be perfect.
I don't. It's not sexual. I'm keeping you warm, you shit.
I didn't say it was that. I was saying
Body
it wouldn't be a
heat,
problem,
fucker.
you shit.
Okay.
I'm literally the opposite thing of a fucker. I am not a fucker. I'm an
Do you want to
unfucker.
stay warm or not? Do you
Yes.
want
And
to
that
stay
is
warm or
please
it
not?
for
God.
tonight.
I don't generate body heat.
Then you're gonna sleep next to me, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And that is going to be it for this episode of Celestial Crisis. I want to thank everyone so much for joining us. This has been a blast, and I am your host and DM, PJ, or Le Pige, as I'm called by French people. And joining me for this session have been Chev as Stamets, Darthingus as Rooster, and Melodic Sass as Mavi. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
His name is
Goodbye.
Lapouge.
La Pooge.
Pooge.